Well, another year has come and gone. And it went like really fast for me. I don't know about y'all, but that was the shortest year of my life, Jesus Christ. But depending on when I get this out, it is either Christmas or Christmas was a little while ago. Now, if I did get it out for Christmas, I just want to say happy holidays, everybody, and I just wanted to go over a little bit of a wish list in the spirit of Christmas, but instead of being to Saint Nick, Santa, or any other Christmas supernatural being like Krampus, this is to void creatives for my favorite game, Dragon Ball Nexus. So let's just hop right in. Number one, I would like a high quality finished game. I don't really mind waiting. I don't think any of us do. We've waited for so long, we can bear to wait a little bit more, and because of that, I really hope Void Creatives, you put in the work to make this not slop on release, because a lot of games, Dragon Soul, were kind of like that for a little bit. I mean, Dragon Soul is kind of like a beta, or whatever, but the point where Dragon Soul started is what Nexus is working to be on its release. Item number 2. Updated characters and reworks to be more accurate and fun. I love this game. One of the things that pisses me off is it's not too accurate sometimes. The characters I notice this the most on are DBS Broly and DBS Gogeta. I think it would be really cool if instead of having Stardust Breaker or Soul Punisher, whichever you prefer, and God Punisher as separate, you put them into the same move. And if you just tap it, Gogeta only does the barrage, but if you hold it, he does the barrage and the Stardust Breaker. And with that, you free up a key slot, and I think it would be cool if he got Meteor Explosion in that key slot, because it's an iconic part of his moveset. It's gotten into like every single game Blue Gogeta is in, and it just makes sense to have in this game as well. DBS Broly also feels a little bit inaccurate, mostly due to Planet Crusher being on each of his transformations. I think it would be cool if throughout his transformations Planet Crusher changed. So in base and Ikari, he can have Planet Crusher. In SSJC, he can have Blaster Meteor, which is the big move he does once he goes SSJC. And in full power, he can have just some lot of Blast Barrage, or maybe he keeps Blaster Meteor. That's a throw up, honestly, but if you're going for accuracy, he does spam like a shit ton of key blasts in the movie, and really only Fighters captures that for me. That's like the only game that really captures that feeling of just spamming a bunch of key blasts, at least in Broly's moveset. As a zero skill, a barrier similar to what he does in both the Broly movie for DBS and the Broly movie for DBZ, where he creates the little green shell around himself. I think that would be really cool. As well, it would be neat if when you did the long cutscene transformation with SSJC, he automatically does Blaster Meteor. I think that would just be really neat, because it's, lower accurate. And Super Saiyan God already has like a hitbox mechanic with the cutscene transformation. There's a few others. I think Rose knocks you back as well. And then False Super Saiyan has the counter on transformation, which I need to do a video on that. It's really fun. But yeah, there's other ones. I cannot remember them for the life of me right now. But those are the main ones I think about because I really love the DBS Broly movie. So, number 3. High levels of CAC customization. This one is a little bit of a poke at Xenoverse because while there's like 20 hairstyles for your CAC, and that's, more than one, it doesn't feel like too much. Like, you have so much freedom and you choose those, and they don't even change when you transform. That's the thing I'm most looking forward to with Dragon Ball Nexus's full release, seeing the transformations with the hair. That's one of the things that is going to be really sick. I would also like to see a large amount of outfits. There was a suggestion in the Discord server a while ago where if a clan submits their sort of icon and the devs approve it, then you can have that as like a character on your clothing. Like, how Goku has like the writing on his back? It would be sort of like that. So that's something that would be really sick to see, as well as having access to a lot of moves. That would be good because it just makes it more fun. I think if you limit people's access to moves, you make a ton of them character specific, that's not so fun. Like, I'm thinking of again, in Xenoverse, like the festival moves. The festival moves are character specific, and I don't fucking like it because they're so cool. and yet they're character specific. It's a whole thing. I wish for high levels of CAC customization. 4. Lots of new moves on release. This one speaks for itself. The moves we have now, they're very varied. They are really varied, rather. There's, I'd estimate, like 100 to 200 moves, which a lot of them look similar and do similar things, but still, that's technically variety. 5. Fix key shields and barriers. This one is short. They're stupid and broken right now, and I really don't like that because they have such good potential, and they are fucking useless. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. If you have this on your character, I'm sorry, that is a waste of a slot. Unless you like use it to block a barrage, which you could also, you know, block with your fucking hands. It's kind of just mid. 6. Almost every transformation available to CACs. This one also speaks for itself. For the longest time, I've had this dream of having a CAC go Legendary Super Saiyan or Full Power Super Saiyan, the Broly ones, because he's my favorite character, and I really like that, but like there are 0 games in which that is a possibility, except for technically a mod, but Dragon Ball Terraria. I would very much like to be able to equip a bunch of those different transformations. Also things like Super Vegeta, well, at least for Saiyans, all of the Saiyan forms. Super Saiyan Rose, I think, is also a must-have. It is, you know, it's technically exclusive to Zamasu, but I think it would be very cool to have, and maybe that's how you get the Keyblade moveset. I think that would be pretty neat. For other races, I think Namekians, you definitely gotta have Orange as their final form, because, you know, it's orange. For humans, Full Power would be really cool, like the, you know, big buff Roshi move, as well as Beast. Well, everybody should get Beast. I think that's reasonable. But humans, what else? Potential Unleashed. Everybody has Potential Unleashed, but they should also get it. The humans really do not have shit for transformations. For Majins, I definitely want to see the ability to purify, as well as go Super Saiyan 3, kind of like how Do did in Daima. I think that would be really sick. It's just a really unique thing to do, and we don't see a lot of that. I think having like an evil form as well would be cool, but a lot of Dragon Ball games, like a lot of the games and mods that are all about progression, honestly just slap boost forms on, even though it's not really transformations, they're absorptions. So if anything, I'd like to see absorptions for Majins. For Frieza race, I want to see every single transformation. I want to be able to customize a transformation. I want to be able to be like Frieza and have a first form, a second form, a third form, and a final form, and then a 5th form with Cooler, and then a golden form, and then, if we ever get there, black form, which Void Creative has stated multiple times, since that mods on the game as well have stated multiple times, that Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego are not coming out for a very long time, if at all. So if Black Frieza comes out, it's definitely gonna be with those. Any other races? Any other transformations? I mean, I didn't really go over the Namekians other than Orange, but of course I want to have the Namekian Fusion, which is Super Namekian. I want to have Power Unleashed, or Potential, and whatever, the yellow Piccolo one. It's then Orange as well. Giant, they should rework Giants as well. Not rework, but I think they could use a little bit of more balancing, high key, to make them less of a pain to fight when it's one-on-one, and less of a pain for the Giants to get fucking jumped, which I suppose they kinda did, but again, if there's like 5 people around you just spamming barrages, beams, blasts, there's nothing you can really do. So Saiyans, going back to the Saiyans, the Super Saiyan 4 line is also a must-have. I think the lines for Saiyans should be Super Saiyan 4, maybe going up to 5 if they want it, to give, you know, to do the AF thing. We definitely need a Super Saiyan Blue line going from, you know, Super Saiyan all the way up to God at Blue and Blue Evolution. And then we also should get 2 different lines, in my opinion, for both Legendary and Full Power Super Saiyan, because they're 2 very different forms, and I don't know, I feel like you could just put Full Power Super Saiyan as its own kind of thing. It doesn't really need a line, since it's just normal Super Saiyan to Full Power. And Super Saiyan Restrained isn't really, it more comes from Broly's crown rather than him being the legendary Super Saiyan. For the Full Power Super Saiyan line, of course, you do Ikari, SSJ, C, and then Full Power Super Saiyan. I feel like you could also throw Chaos controlled Super Saiyan in there. I think That's either just Super Saiyan or Legendary Super Saiyan. I feel like you could throw that one onto the legendary line with Broly, with Z Broly. So Z Broly and Kale have their own line, and then DBS Broly has his own line. I think that would be a cool compromise. 7. More characters on release, specifically Pride Troopers and Shadow Dragons, because that's what I see most often. If there was one thing I was looking forward to before it got announced that there's no more updates until release, it's playing as Topo, because I'm a Topo fan. He's so silly. It's literally just the fucking Lorax that goes serious mode and gains the power of Destruct. It's like so cool. He's so neat. I love him. He's my guy. So I would definitely want to see the Pride Troopers. I think if you're doing Pride Troopers, you can do some of the less important ones, but obviously you want the main 3 of Dispo, Topo, and Jiren. Jiren, I fear, is going to be one of those characters that people play just incessantly. Like, it was like that with Beerus for a while, until the enjoyment of Beerus fell off, I guess. Like, the novelty wore off, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe he's just less good now. I heard they did some nerfs to him. Dispo with full speed mode would be really cool. Topo with God of Destruction mode as a transformation is a must-have. And then obviously Jiren with full power. I remember I've been in a lobby with Hollow. He's the community manager, I think. And he has showcased Jiren once or twice, I believe. Number 8. Bring back Super Baby 2's Golden Great Ape form from anywhere. This one was changed, I think it was changed in the baby update, because there was a fucking Golden Great Ape infestation beforehand. And I understand the reason why you wouldn't want to do that, but Giant Orange Piccolo spam everywhere is also a thing. And I get that Golden Great Ape Baby is a little bit stronger than that, but still, it would be nice to have. And it's also kind of just nostalgic for me, because I played Golden Great Ape Baby a bit. Number 9. Bring back Z-Swap Broly and the Viltrumite Saiyans. This one is kind of self-explanatory. There was a skin a long time ago called Z-Swap. They removed him and the Viltrumite Saiyans. I think they should be brought back along with the other costumes that got axed. Off of the top of my head, I think Multiverse Vegeta was one. There were some others too, I do not remember them, but those I think definitely need to come back as well. And finally, 10. Bring back Quillet. If you don't know what Quillet is, I don't blame you, because it's a pretty obscure thing, and I don't know how many people encountered him, but a while back there was a glitch where if you selected Qui, he and Shallot's models were actually fused. And I instantly fell in love, because I like stupid shit like that. Let's see, can I actually find the screenshot? Oh my god, it's so fucking bad. Awful compression, horrible compression. This is him. I know it's gonna come through as horrible since this is like 144p, and then I'm recording in 720, and YouTube compression is gonna go crazy. But this was Quillet. You can see he and Shallot's models are fused, or Qui and Shallot's models are fused. It is... what a time to be alive, man. Hold on. Yeah, look, you can see the... It's so stupid. God, I miss him. I want him back. That's my final Nexus wish. I want him back. I want both that version and a version where they actually do the fusion dance and it's a proper fusion. I want both of those back. And that is my Christmas list. I know it's a little more self-interested than anything else, but it's my wish list. If you have your own Dragon Ball Nexus wish list, leave it down in the comments because I would love to hear it. And yeah, with that, I think that is going to be the video. This was just like a fun little thing I wanted to do for the holidays. I sat down and just started recording to do that. So, if you did enjoy this video, you know what to do to keep me in your algorithm. And yeah, take care of yourselves, and I will see you later.